dropped us in Whole Foods, baby. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi, Stream.
So, hello. Welcome back to Critical Chaos. We are doing episode 25 of the Undead Throne, and if you are not caught up, you can check out all of our uploaded VODs on YouTube, which is linked in our About Us page on Twitch. And if you don't care, well, just come chat with us, I guess, and listen to us roll some dice.
If you're not caught up, you can suck my nuts.
But what happened last session?
Correct.
I'll give a nice little recap. Our party, the Titan Tossers. I love that you guys named yourself that. The Titan Tossers returned from their interesting expedition out to Dragonspire Peak, where they had to fight Scylla, the lich who had been previously helping them. They almost got meteor swarmed, and they managed to, by the skin of their teeth, get out with Scylla's phylactery and her journal, where they found the huge, just some like recounts of a life of the lich, gardening tips, how to kill and dethrone a god, and according to Funk, a very nice recipe for tomato bisque.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is my favorite thing that you've ever done, Jacob, honestly. I love that improv.
That means the lich has tomato bisque in there.
Yeah, it was cute, you know? Lich has got a lich.
Do liches have to eat, though?
I
imagine they
I don't think
if you're
they
a lich
do.
and you're gonna live like for eternity, there's no way you're not picking up some random skills, right? Like on year 100, I'm like, I'm gonna start baking. I just want to learn to bake.
You just got bored.
As a lich, literally. Like,
I mean, if you're immortal, you might as well get good at things, I guess.
Literally.
Noel, is the sound sounding okay?
Is the sound sounding? Well,
is that sound singing?
Or that's fun.
I'm very giggly today. I've noticed, guys. It's gonna
the
be
sound
a
is sounding.
All right.
It's sounding.
It's certainly. What?
Ew. Okay.
Cool. Why was it the straight man who made that joke?
Yeah. Wait. Why was it the straight guy that made that joke? Noel, I feel like that should be you.
Maybe it's
like
because I'm not
that.
into that, but like Jacob, let's talk about it. Like,
yeah, Jacob, what are you into?
Let's how knowledgeable you are on the subject.
What am I into?
Wait, Jacob wouldn't know what he's into.
What?
True. Well, yeah, because virginity rocks.
Virginity rocks.
Yeah. It's on my sticker right here.
Mm-hmm. And your virginity. I love you, Jacob.
I love you.
This silica gel packet.
Preston, you're not supposed to do that.
Eat it.
Probably just salt.
Eat it. Pour it into your mouth.
No, sort of like a line of Coke. What are you doing?
The bits.
I know you have at least one credit card on you right now.
That. The way that Jacob contemplated that.
But yeah.
It's like these tiny little. It looks like pepper, like ground pepper, but brown.
Wow. That was so. You should be a writer, Jacob. It was so descriptive.
You know. No, it's like that one fucking TikTok show. It's like, I don't think you should write a book ever again.
I think you should stop writing.
I think you should stop writing.
Forever. All right. But regardless, moving on from that. Yeah, they got back. Marlowe has returned only to be completely unconscious. Completely unconscious. I want that to be known. They were completely unconscious.
I'm knocked out.
But while Mar and Selena were watching Barthoon, watching the house, sometime within... How long? You guys were not gone that long, like an hour maybe?
Yeah, hour and a half at most.
Marlowe's body disappeared. And Marlowe is now was trekking through the Feywild before reaching the city of O'm Themar. O'm Themar.
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys thought that you could find me, but I forgot I had that.
Anti-divination shit, yeah.
Yeah, you can't detect me or locate me.
Which is super funny because if I remember correctly, Marlo specifically bought it because they were like, there are gods looking after us, but also Funk's a divination wizard. And I don't trust that.
Now look at the situation.
This is going to be the smartest thing I ever do.
It literally said, like, I don't want Funk to know where I'm at.
Yeah, you did. You literally said, I don't want you fucks to know where I'm at.
And now...
Oh, how the turns table.
I feel
but
like,
it worked.
I feel like Marlo has like forgotten about that item, and it's just like, I mean, I wonder if they can see where I am. I bet Funk's already found me by now. They're on their way.
Oh yeah, don't worry. Yeah, Marlo's just sitting there with that person that took him, and it's just like, my friends are right behind me. They know exactly where I am. And it's like, it just pans over to Funk and the rest of, like, Funk, Mars, and the rest of them. And you guys are just like, dang, I wonder where Marlo is right now. I hope they're okay.
I didn't pick anything up from my spell. I hope they're okay. Anyway, time to go to the Feywild, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying to go on a diplomatic mission.
Regardless.
Yeah, not for Marlo.
Regardless. The rest of the party, soon after, is now embarking on their mission with Abigail to the Feywild. They are also heading to O'm Themar.
You're bringing a girlfriend, Jacob? Oh my god.
Well, it's her mission. She's bringing him.
She's bringing me.
Yeah, it's like, we are meeting with her family, so like, it's kind of relevant that she's there.
That's so cute.
She's like holding me under her arm and like carrying me like a suitcase.
Good, yeah.
This is my luggage.
We now begin with the Titan Tossers, minus Marlo. Hi, Tutor. How are you doing? I'm reading the chat. I literally read it as you said it. I can see the chat. Hi. Sorry.
Hi. Wait, I'm also gonna say hi, Tutor, but more importantly, hi, MJ.
Is MJ here? Hi.
Howdy.
Hi.
We love MJ.
Hi,
MJ's my favorite person, aside from everyone on this podcast.
I love them all.
I love all of you guys equally, but if MJ was a part of this podcast, she would be my favorite. I'm joking, Alex.
Nico and I are no longer best friends.
Yeah,
No!
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm getting divorced. I'm no longer your trophy husband. I'm Alex's trophy husband.
Yeah. Jacob's my best friend now.
Yeah. Friendship ended with
My
you.
life
You're
is
out of the
crumbling
podcast.
around
Actually, you know what?
I'm taking the kids. I'm taking the frog. I'm taking the frog, Nico.
Jaden, you have moved up. Oh, shit.
What?
You've also moved up in the rankings.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Everybody was tied for last place after Nico.
Everyone was dead last.
Except for Noel, because Noel's my trophy husband.
No!
And Noel and I share a brain.
Yeah, in an outfit.
Like, watch. I'm gonna look at Noel right now, and we're gonna say the same thing. 3, 2, 1. I'm smart, but I'm stupid.
I was like, oh, God, you're gonna go for it. I'm gay, but I'm straight.
I crept dust in Whole Foods, baby.
God.
So anyway, we start with the Titan Tossers minus Marlo.
Awesome.
Standing outside the gates of O'm Themar. As you begin to... I can't remember, actually. Did you guys manage to get in? I feel like the guards had already stopped you guys, and Abigail was like, no, they're with me.
Yeah, because we were popped in and they were like...
They were like, hold up.
You guys just at the front gate? Did you even speak to the guards?
I didn't... Wait, hold up. Yeah, no, I don't think we talked to the guards. I think we got there, and I think the dude was like, I'll be back in a week.
Oh, true. And then I was like, okay, this is a good stopping point.
Yeah.
So if the guards have noticed us, we do not know.
You guys see 2 guards stationed in front of the gate begin to kind of walk towards your party. You see a giant gate surrounding this city of like spiraling glass towers and buildings that like can practically touch the sky. And barely creeping over the edge of the gate, you see the top of a giant domed like building. And two guards begin to approach you, both elven. One is taller, a little more slender in the face, like dark, like emerald green eyes, and like a dark, like dirty blonde hair, like long, and you can see that like parts of it are kind of braided. The other is shorter, with like a brown, almost reddish hair. His hair is cut like a little bit shorter. It's more of like a bob length, with the top of it kind of pulled up into like a half pony. And he has very distinct violet eyes. As they begin to approach you, you can see great swords strapped to their backs. They have like black breastplates, like a black and molted green, with as you look at their breastplates, you see the symbol of like a sword and shield, kind of like two crossed swords with a shield standing behind it. And if you look to one of the people currently accompanying you all, she is also wearing that same crest on her breastplate, aka Abigail.
Abigail's so cool.
A baddie.
As they begin to approach, they kind of like spot Abigail and they kind of like slow down a little bit. Abigail. This is the taller blonde one. And just goes, it's been a while. How have you been? Are you here for... What are you here for? I have to deal with some family issues, I would assume, on behalf of Elion. And they just kind of like look at each other. Literally not even like a moment of hesitation. They just kind of look at each other and turn around. And the shorter one just kind of calls out, well, then it's best you follow us. As they begin to head towards the gates. And Abigail just kind of turns to you, Fong. I think we're good. Let's start. And she begins to lead the pack.
Yay.
Good.
You guys are currently just walking to the gates. You can see they kind of like just kind of wave to the guards who are standing like the way the gates are working. I know I described it before, but there are like little towers put at certain spots of the gates, and there are two of them like right near the doors, near these mechanisms. And as they kind of wave to those guards, the gate doors start opening.
I'm just gonna functionally like turn to the group as they're walking. So, I forget. Have any of you ever been to the Feywilds before?
Nope.
No.
Not me.
So like, what does this is like more of a outside question, but what does the Feywild look like?
Like I described to Nico, it's very much like, I would say it's greener, but everything's just, it's like it's more saturated. There's a lot more greenery and like plants that none of you have ever seen before. Even you, Elmaris, with the temple like so close to the woods. Even Finric, who I'm headcanoning that Finric is there with you guys. He's just quiet and taking it all in.
Enjoys nature.
Yeah, there are plants like flowers, fruits you've never imagined before. There's a lot of the plants, like I think I mentioned the grass was like a little more, like it was green, but it was more of like yellow tinted. You can see the trees around you are like a very deep dark green, almost edging onto like bluish. The sky is a lot more tinged with like orange from the sun, and everything like the saturation has been turned up. Not like a lot, but just enough to be like a little noticeable. It's kind of like the Pastel 3 filter, Noel.
No, I mean, and I expected. Honestly, I kind of expected something crazier, but not like.
It's just a place.
You know, I would. I guess the way everyone, like people, had described it through books and everything, I'd always thought it was like a pure forest-like area, just covered in like these strange plants and animals. So I guess the way it was described, there's no real like pictures.
Well, I mean, when you put it that way, so
Cards.
is all of the material plane at one point.
Yeah, true. I don't know. Got me there.
Let's just say the leaders of the city are an ingenuitive bunch.
It's a beautiful place.
It can be. And she's just staring like straight on ahead. Kind of like she grabs your hand at one point, like as you guys are starting to step more closer to the gates. Yeah, yep, she's not that much taller than you. How tall is Funk?
Just imagine.
How tall is Funk?
Like a child. Oh, he's like 4'5".
I picture the Funk Abigail height difference. Let me find it because it makes me laugh when I see it. And none of you have watched Euphoria. But it's so funny to me. This is what I picture when I see Abigail and Funk's time difference. Height difference. Why did I say time difference? My brain is on something else today. No, because literally though.
The guy on the left looks fucking terrifying.
It's the same guy.
No.
He's like a big. I mean, like the in the first picture, the guy on the left, he's fucking horrifying.
Yeah, he's just a horrible person. He's
like tree man.
He's very tall. He's like 6'4", I think.
Oh, it's giving carcinogen.
It's giving carcinogen.
True.
I still call him that. He coughs. What'd you say, Nico?
Is Abigail like a foot taller than Funk?
She's probably over a foot taller than him, considering he's 4 foot something, and she's she's like 6 foot.
Oh damn! She's like almost 2 feet taller than him.
Not really. Funk. What did you say? Funk was 4'11"?
4'5".
4'5".
4'5". Holy shit, Jacob! That toy right now.
Wait, let me put that in a height.
I can't remember what I put in the thing.
No, because it's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be like, you know that one basketball player from Portland? What's her name? Sedona. And her girlfriend, who's 4'11", and Sedona's like 6'4". Wait, because that's
it's 4'7".
That's how tall Funk is?
Yeah.
Okay, yep, I found it. Are you ready? Are you ready? No, because are you ready for this? No, Nico, nobody else send anything because I'm about to send this in chat.
No, I want to send it.
This is Abigail and Funk.
Okay, let me send the actual.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Let me send them the actual comparison because I put it in the thingy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, sorry, Sedona's 6'7", I'm pretty sure, and her girlfriend's 4'11", so.
This is the.
Why is it a child?
Well, because when I put in 4'5", it automatically assumes.
It automatically shows a child.
It's like, oh yeah, that's a really
A big kid.
That could be worse. That's like. No, because you know what? No, that's really not that bad when you consider the height difference between, like. The height difference I showed you guys last night between my Final Fantasy character and
Wait,
like
can
the
we
same.
put all our characters into the height chart thing?
Please do
Yeah.
at this point.
I
Okay,
think we did. I
Marlo's
thought we did at one point.
6'7". Hold on.
Yeah, hold on.
I'm 7'3".
And Fenric is like, I think 3 foot something.
He's just this short.
Yeah.
And what did you say Didiki was again?
7'3".
7'3".
7'3". I love Session.
Sorry, the stream's been derailed before it even started.
Oh, it's Jacob. No,
It's because I was trying to have a cute moment
Jacob.
between Funk and his GF.
Oh my God, his GF.
Yo, where'd you get a ring light, Jacob?
TikTok.
Jacob's a vlogger now.
Jacob.
Jacob's blinding.
For
No, you know what?
your
It's fine because it's way better than his fucking room lighting.
Lighting.
Ma.
This is natural room lighting.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's better with the ring light, though. It is.
Yeah, that's better.
Nope. Too much. That's good. That's perfect. Nope. Crank it up.
Yeah,
Crank it up a little more.
I have a lamp that I put a Pringles can in front of, and I feel like it has the same effect, you know?
It does.
Because
You
look,
very
see,
good,
look,
but-
I'm gonna move the Pringles can. It's too bright.
Yeah.
But you put the Pringles can back. And it's
Stunning.
perfect.
Stunning. Beautiful.
And
Perfect.
I don't need that much help, Jacob, you know? I understand that some people might.
Sexy as shit.
Nay on him,
You are,
Jacob.
Jacob.
Nay on the hose.
You are, Jacob.
Yes.
Cringe ass nay baby.
Wait, I don't know how the bag of tricks work.
I am so sorry to
do
everyone.
I get my creature back?
You
No.
don't get your
Would you,
creature
wait,
back,
how tall did you say Henrik was?
You have a limited
I don't know,
amount of,
3'8", I think.
creatures.
Oh, I have
when you
3
roll
of
it, you
them. I
can
can
pull
do
again.
it. I can do 3 a day.
Alright, this is the last
Yeah.
thing we're doing before we need to get back on track, you guys.
But once you pull it, you
We're
can't
just
pull it.
stalling until Moth gets back.
If we're doing that, then I'm gonna continue.
Well,
No,
that's
we're
we
not
don't
doing
know
that.
if Moth will even be able to join tonight.
That's true.
Okay, got the height chart.
So I've been watching Gravity Falls recently.
Ooh.
Good show.
Did you know that
What do you mean
they
you
came out with a
bleep
new
the
thing with the
word?
Proud family?
Yeah, louder and
not.
prouder. I gotta watch that. I love watching the Proud Family.
We watched a little bit of it at Kids Club today. I enjoyed it more than the children did, honestly.
Really?
I mean, they're like 5.
Oh my gosh! Look how small.
Fenric
everyone
looks
is.
like a straight up child. Like I think I have a second grader
Half
taller
one,
than Fenric.
I didn't know
I am-
Amaris was that much shorter than Marlo. Their hugs have been like
Titty
Oh,
height.
yeah.
Tibby height.
Yeah. Amongst is a short king.
short king energy.
Oh, Mars
that
and
is-
Didiki
that
have a
is
very
pretty
fun height
big,
difference.
Yeah.
Okay, Abigail and Funk, like, it's really not that bad. It's literally the Nate and Maddie height difference that I posted in chat. Like, it's not that
Yeah,
bad.
it is. Yeah, it's a good. It's a very sexy height difference.
They have the sexiest height
Fucking
difference.
Didiki. I don't like how Didiki's just he's the biggest and just standing straight.
Like that
Straightforward.
stance.
Just
Well,
stand.
Didiki is straight, so.
Yeah. I feel like honestly I don't know. He's
I
not
don't know
gay-
if
he's not
Didiki
gay.
knows what sex is, actually.
Exactly.
Nah,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you can I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's not about sex, it's about, like, who, like, romantically, you know? But whatever.
It's about drive.
It's about
Anyways.
power. Let's move
Power,
on.
it's a-
Drive.
Yeah, I
It's
read
about power.
So-
during the time skip. Asked someone, like,
Pre-derailment.
Where do babies come from?
Pre-derailment. Funk, Abigail kind of, like, grabs your hand and begins to hold it. And, like, you can feel, like, her squeeze your hand a little bit as you guys pass through the gates. As you see sunlight streaming, like, through the glass buildings, you see kind of, it's, like, giving the effect of almost, like, it's almost, like, prismatic. Creating, like, rainbow-like god rays down onto the city. Lighting, the really beautiful cobbled stone like walkways. They are like alternating like darker and lighter stones, kind of filling out like patterns of like giant tree roots. And you see that there are sectioned off areas where there are like garden. It looks very much like a city you would see back on the material plane. Like it's definitely nothing of what you Funk would have pictured coming to the Feywild. It's like sectioned off garden areas with benches. It's like little park areas that you can sit in, but it's like it's a city. There's cobblestone pathways and everything looks very metropolitan. People are kind of walking the streets. You see a lot of people like kind of buzzing past the big domed building. A lot of people coming in and out. And yeah, it looks like a pretty busy day.
Wow. Very very nice. It's a nice place. Beautiful.
It's a lot bigger than I remember.
When was the last time you were here?
I was like 10.
Ah.
And you are
Like 70.
right. Yeah, that's.
She's
Sounds
just kind of
about right.
staring further, like up at the big domed building.
Are you
I
good?
guess is that
I'm
what's
good.
supposed to-
I'm just like, I'm taking it in.
Oh, good. It's all good. Take your
There
time.
certainly is a lot to take in.
But we should first on the agenda, just because we need to sort out how long we're going to be staying here and what we need to do. We need to talk to my cousin, Salusa. She is in that building as she points to the big domed building, because of course she does.
Right.
I don't think we'll have that much trouble finding her if you would all follow me.
Sounds good.
DM,
What's up,
I have a
Marlo?
question.
What's up?
Wasn't that the building that I was?
Yep.
Okay. Just making sure, because that sounded very familiar. All right, cool.
As you guys approach the building, you do see like a little like a placard, like a sign out front. Do any of you read Sylvan?
I certainly don't.
Yeah, what do I try? There's the thing where I can
You
see
probably don't.
Nope.
No, actually, your dad was. No, you probably
So
don't.
common dwarvish Elvish. Nope.
That's okay because you guys have Abigail, who does. This is the like Parliament building of sorts. This is kind of where everything happens in the city. A lot of my family is involved in some way and in some capacity with the affairs going on in this building. So just be wary of anybody approaching you and try not to listen in on conversations.
You must have a powerful family.
Well, considering my cousin is the current king of Acreos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And then
That's it.
Right.
that's how most conversations go. Abigail and Bug.
The state's a
Yeah.
bit
Wow, you guys' chemistry is great. It's great
wild.
chemistry.
Well,
Well, let's keep going.
yes, if that interaction is over.
She just looks at you, Elmaris.
You're cute.
Not now. Not now. Please. She starts walking up the stairs. I assume you guys are going to follow?
Sure thing.
The doors are open for you by the 2 guards standing post as they kind of like recognize the symbol on Abigail's breastplate, and they just kind of like just give a quick curt nod. And you guys begin to file in, and you see the interior of the building is for the entire thing being made out of glass, it's not like that bright in there. Like it's well lit, obviously, but the glass seems to be like tinted a little bit on the inside to where not as like it's filtering the light in so that parts of it are coming in, but a lot of it still, it's like a dim lighting. As you see a bunch of different rooms, you see there are areas where there are like tables, people are like frantically writing, scouring through tomes. You see like giant, like almost war council like areas where you can see people just like kind of going back and forth arguing at tables, and Abigail's just kind of like taking you all past them to a staircase down at the end of the hallway that begins to take you guys downstairs. As you hit the 2nd floor, you see a very open and spacious room. It's a little bit brighter in the on this lower floor, as this almost looks kind of like a lounge area. You can see there are tables set up. People are kind of like eating. There are like comfortable chairs for people to sit on, and kind of you see people having random discussions. You hear laughter throughout the room. There's like a little bit of music playing faintly, and you can't quite like make it out. You can't understand the language that it's being played in, or even like what instruments are being used. But it's strangely beautiful. As Abigail takes you over to one of the more comfortable lounge chairs, you see a tan-skinned elven woman who has like very dark, like almost like black hair. Her face is kind of turned, but you can see like sharp features. Pointed chin, pointed nose. You can see like high cheekbones. And she's in the middle of some sort of conversation with an older elven man. As Abigail just kind of goes, "Hi, Salusa. How have you been?" As her cousin, I almost said sister. I have too many family member names on my brain right now. Her cousin kind of turns around. "Oh my god, Abigail. It's been so long. How long has it been?" "It's been a while." As she stands up, you see she is just very slightly shorter than Abigail, around like 5'10". She is dressed in a long, like purple and black, a purple dress, black trim. What's up? What's up, Funk? I mean, Jacob, are you okay?
Yeah, I fucking yawned, and like this muscle just like pushed in, took me out.
Yoinks.
Well,
I'm good. Going.
Okay. She looks like an intimidating woman, as she's just kind of like towering over some of you, and is kind of just like, she has a very like cocky smile on her face. And I'm gonna open the floor to you guys as they're just kind of like staring at each other.
Hi, hello. So Funk's gonna like hold out his hand. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Funk Middle-earth.
She kind of like extends her hand. Charmed.
yes, a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I am Elmars, ambassador of the Melkeith Empire and representative of the Fair Hollow Temple of Milil.
Very nice to meet you, Elmaris.
Likewise.
Idiki.
Hello. She kind of like
Hi.
extends her hand and then kind of like looks at Abigail and the rest of you like,
He did learn manners, so he might know how to shake hands.
let's see.
did he? Did he
Like,
takes? He looks at it, and like, he goes to shake her hand, but it's the wrong side, so it's just doing that like double. Yeah, like the. He still shakes her hand though. It's just the wrong side.
Well, that's cute.
Oh my gosh, it has macarons.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't have those in the in whatever dungeon you're locked in right now.
Jeez.
Wish we would know you were here, but
It's not my fault. It's
is.
actually
It
fully my fault.
is.
It's
I don't want you
my
to
fault.
assume where I am. And then now that we need to know where you are,
You
have-
literally bought an item to prevent
Haha,
you from
fuck
finding
you
it.
guys. I don't want you guys to ever find me. Oh, I hope they find
why
me.
can't you guys find me? Oh.
Yeah, I bet it's like, what
the
the
hell,
hell,
guys?
Yeah, Marlo's just sitting there like, where the fuck are my friends? Fake friends. Hashtag fake friends.
Hashtag make friends.
Yeah, that's gonna be like carved into their wall. Hashtag fake friends.
Friends.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
god.
gonna be getting down
They
there.
can
Don't
carve it
worry.
too because they have claws.
Yeah,
So they
we're
could
gonna
carve
get down there, and Marlo's gonna be carving their manifesto into the wall.
I hate that.
They've been there for like 3 days.
Yeah.
Wait, actually, how long have I been in there? Alex.
You have
Yeah,
no
what time
clue. There's
difference?
no, like, you are down. There's no light where you are. There's no way
Okay.
for you to understand the passage of time unless you want to roll a very high DC survival check.
Been 20
Oh
minutes.
hell yeah, do
Like
it.
rocking in a corner.
I feel like
It's
I
been
would
an
laugh
hour and they're
long.
going insane.
No, actually, Marlo would be like talking to them.
Marlo seems like the kind of person that would go insane after 20 minutes alone.
Yeah, they need constant stimuli.
She has.
No, my survival's very bad, so I'm not gonna do that one. I will just not know.
Okay. You sure you don't want to try?
I like it's a +3, so even if I rolled like a nat 20, it'd only be a 23.
You can try.
Okay, I'll try.
You got it, homie. Let me see if I can.
It's a 21.
Okay. You
Not
can.
bad.
You've kind of learned to time like the switching of the guards
Oh.
in front of your door. And from the amount of times that your guards have switched, you can kind of tell about 2 days have passed.
Oh my gosh, am I smart, guys? Is
Oh
Marlo
my gosh,
smart?
are you smart?
Are you
Smart?
wise?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Oh my
When
gosh.
they're wise.
Alright.
I forgot you guys don't
Smart.
do that. That's a new thing I've started saying. I apologize in advance for if you just hear me start saying when she's hungry, when she's lazy.
Okay, so it's been 2 days. That
It's been about
sucks.
2 days.
Hate that for me. Yeah, so I'm like insane right now. I'm insane.
Tee. So moving on from that. The rest of you kind of hear. The rest of you are standing with Abigail in front of Salusa, as she kind of just goes. So I assume you're wondering why we've called you all here. We've been having a bit of an. I don't even know if I can call it an issue. Because I don't really know what's going on. But. She's kind of like very much having an inner struggle to whether or not, like, how much information she wants to give you. Our mayor, Mayor Venerin, has been missing for the past 2 weeks. And we had been conversing with Elion to see if we could get any reinforcements to go out looking for him. We didn't know if he could come back to us. We have sent out a lot of people, and so far, not a lot of people have been returning. And if they have, their memories have been warped. So we were hoping you could help.
Right.
Well,
We've been... Not a lot of people have been entering the city as of late, either, which is also concerning considering this is the capital of this area, of this more or less
Right.
continent. I think we have had one person enter the city recently. It happened about 2 days ago. I don't know if maybe if you would like to question them, if they could help in your search.
Sure, they might know something.
nah, we're good.
Are you saying that? Are you saying that, Funk?
No, I think you should.
I think that should be
You
an
don't know
in-character
it's
thing that Funk
Marlo.
says.
You don't know it's Marlo.
Yeah, you
stupid.
don't know it's
We
Marlo.
don't.
Marlo. Realistically, Fung would be like, anything helps. I think.
Yeah, they could know something.
More
Perhaps they've heard why people aren't traveling to
If I knew
the
it was
capital for
fucking.
whatever reason.
Yes. Well, why don't we... Well, what would you like first? I can get you all set up with rooms at the local inn. Allow you guys to kind of get your bearings. I know plane shifting is not exactly the most fun experience. And then you could come back and question them tomorrow, or...
I think that would be a good idea. I'm a bit dizzy.
I mean, we can always. I mean, perhaps some of us could go get things set up, and then some of us could go question. There's no reason we can't multitask.
Very true. I
Yeah,
like the way
sure.
you think. I will leave you to make your decisions while I go arrange something with some of the guards.
Of course.
I'll be back in... I'll give you 10 minutes. Is that okay?
Sounds like more than enough. Thank you.
And she kind of turns around and exits the lounge area.
Right. So, what does everyone want to do?
Didn't he know good with questions?
Figured.
Yeah. So
Yeah. Me go.
that's one out.
Me go make bed.
I mean, as a diplomat, I should probably be doing any questioning or talking, I guess. So I'll do that. It's my job.
I don't think how I can be helpful here. I can. I could help with if we think they're keeping any information. There's always magic.
Right, that would make sense.
I can
Divination.
watch
Good with that.
Didicky.
That would be wonderful.
Let's
Thank
just
you.
set Didiki loose in the town. See what
Taking
happens.
one for the
No, I-
team here.
And it is much appreciated, Abigail.
Yes, thank you. But Didiki shouldn't be too bad. He's gotten better.
He's
You
been learning
really?
to
So you're
rap.
talking about Didicky like he's a dog.
I know. I just thought like he's a
He's been socialized.
He's been through obedience school.
house trained.
Didiki is giggling at all of this, by the way.
Yeah, because he doesn't get it.
No, yeah, he doesn't understand what the hell is going on.
He's like,
He just
yes,
knows.
plans.
He doesn't understand.
He hears his name and he's just like, yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't
so
know what
cool.
you're talking about, but I'll act like I do.
Yeah.
It's so
Just-
sad. It's very sad.
It's genuinely sad.
But okay. Well then we should I guess wait for Salusa to get back.
All right.
Yes.
Wow, that took a whole 2 minutes for us to figure out. Usually it takes longer for us to decide even what we want to do for a meal.
Well, I assume usually Marlo's here.
Meal. Yes.
Right, yes. Well,
They usually are that little factor that pushes the time.
Just get all your shit talking out now before they're back.
Yeah, I know.
I will not hear slander of my no.
In the 8 minutes.
Yeah.
8 minutes is
Long,
just
but 3 days for you.
Game of Cards at 1.
Speaking of Marlo, though, like, are you guys worried about them? I mean, you haven't seen them in.
Yeah.
I'm worried, but I also know they have a knack for survival or
But
dying and
also-
then not dying. So
Like a
It's
cockroach?
almost- It,
Oh
It's
wow!
almost impossible to kill them.
But
We've seen them die a few times.
Yeah.
At least
We've seen them
twice.
die, and they came back. We've seen them close to death. They came back. Whatever they are, they're fine. I'm sure of it.
Cut to Marlo. What is Marlo doing right now, Nico?
Crying.
Just rocking back and
Probably,
forth.
like very like loudly and annoyingly singing sea shanties. Like if there are any other prisoners or guards, like they've been doing this since they woke up.
About about an hour into that, Marlo, you
Yep.
hear sound stop coming out of your mouth as you have been silenced.
were you silent or were you silenced?
Silenced.
Just Marlo just rapidly and continuously trying to find ways to just be the most aggravating presence.
Sounds
I feel like this
Marlo.
happened last time when you guys got kidnapped by
Yeah.
the Myriad.
Like,
And
this
it
is
didn't
the exact
work.
thing happened.
Exact thing
They
happened.
silenced Marlo. They like tied them up so they couldn't move or anything.
Yeah.
And then they just
You're-
got hella
you're-
depressed.
Okay, but that was
you're
because
annoying.
Selena died, first of all.
Your
But now I'm
annoyed
just
them
being,
tactic
like-
does not work as well as you think it does.
Like a nuisance. Yeah, but it's fun. It keeps them occupied.
I'm smart, but I'm stupid. I got dust in
Got
Whole
dust in
Foods, baby.
What else is down
Terrible.
to?
This is what goes on in the
Not
podcast
everything's
all the
gonna
time.
be fine, fine, fine.
This is
All
what
right.
normally happens, y'all. This is an average podcast day
Okay.
for us.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
this is
just
brainstorm.
imagine just Marlo being Marlo. That's what Marlo's doing.
True.
Those
Y'all know
poor
how they
guards.
are.
So what?
Yeah.
Pissing themselves?
Yeah, in the bed.
Making deals
No,
with
they're-
You know what,
they're
Marlo? High or
sitting
low?
outside of the cells.
High or low?
Me?
Yeah, high or low.
Oh no.
Hi.
Marlo, in the time that you were paralyzed,
Yeah.
you did not have control over your bladder.
Oh my gosh! Please stop making me piss myself.
Love that.
So your cell also, as you have been silenced, your cell also does reek of piss.
Awesome. Awesome.
Great.
And it's
Come in and
and
hose you
cat
down.
piss. Like, have y'all do like Alex? You have a cat. You know
Yes.
what cat piss smells like. It's
Oh,
it's
it's hard.
it's bad. It's horrible.
So you're just sitting there. You're sitting there in your own piss.
Not in my. I'm not sitting in it. I'm like-
You're sitting.
I'm existing. I'm existing beside
No, you're existing in it.
it.
Unless you've taken your pants off.
Oh, for sure. I'm just in my trousers right now. In my.
Those are also
underclothes.
piss stain. What?
Yeah, just like I'm not in my heavy baggy clothes, piss stained.
All right. Moving off from the uneuthanized Piss King 4.
No.
I see you. I see you. I see you. That's rough. Okay.
That is. Okay. As you guys wait out the 8 minutes, shit talking Marlo, kind of just wondering, where are they now?
I have the video of that.
Salusa returns, and you can see she's accompanied by by a taller, like around the same height as Abigail, elven woman. She's wearing a helmet, and a similar to Abigail's like breastplate, same modeled green and black with like the same emblem. As Salusa just kind of returns. All right, if you will all follow me, I believe we can begin our descent.
Let us be off.
As she leads you down like a hefty amount of stairs. Like, it's not going to be fun climbing back up. As you reach a almost like dungeon-esque area, it's not like dingy or dirty. Like, it's fairly clean. Like, the floors are stone, same with the walls. You can see there are like, it looks like what you would picture like the holding cell you guys were in Kaikagon. Similar to that. It reeks of cat piss.
It's a familiar smell.
Reeks of cat piss. Actually, yeah, Funk and Elmaris, you guys are kind of used to the smell already.
Wait, does that smell familiar to you?
I know whose piss this is.
Yeah.
Maybe Elmaris has the uneuthanized piss king.
No!
Ew.
Marlo's signature
I feel
scent.
like I've washed sheets of this
Like,
scent.
how do I know this one before?
Like,
My piss database.
Will Funk gonna respond?
Hello?
Are you not gonna respond to what Elmaris said? Jacob.
Wait, what did...
Are you just ignoring
Is it
me?
like, oh, does it smell familiar?
Yeah.
I said, yeah, like, it kind of does.
Oddly enough.
I said that earlier.
All right. Who'd you say your prisoner was? Not prisoner, the person who came in yesterday, who is in this smell. Yeah. Anyways,
It was in a prison cell.
who's in a prison cell?
It was some sort of traveler. I think they must have been from the material plane. I believe you call them tabaxis?
Huh.
Gray fur.
Did they have like a weird way that they spoke, like a strange
I
accent?
didn't particularly hear them speaking, but they were running through the city streets, tormenting the guards in
Yep.
pirate garb.
Huh. Huh. Right. Take
Yes.
us to this person.
Are you okay? Do you still wish to speak to them?
No. Yes, I do wish to speak
Yes.
to them.
The-
We'll see.
All right. As she begins leaving, the piss smell gets stronger. I want everybody to roll me a con saving throw since it's like been sitting there for 2 days.
Yeah, I'm still looking at a +9 to that shit. Oh my god.
There.
what kind of save?
Constitution.
Oh, I'm chilling.
Nice.
As Abigail just kind of goes, that's a smell.
I'll put it in the bowl 20.
Huh?
And
Voodoo?
23.
That's pretty good.
What'd you roll, Jaden?
I'm with them.
Yes. Oh wait, no, you're not.
No, I'm not.
It's literally just Funk and Elmaris. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, you guys kind of just like clear your throats a little bit. And as you get closer, you see Marlo sitting in their undies, pants sitting beside them. You can see like a dried stain on them.
I feel like I should be surprised, but this seems apt.
I'm still silent, so Marlo is just very like casually just waving.
Oh, like yes, my apologies. As Sosa just kind of waves a hand.
Oh
You may
my goodness. What a strange coincidence that I would my
Well,
my two very best friends.
We did find it odd when you disappeared from your bed while we were off on our travels.
Yeah, so funny story, that wasn't me, by the way. I was trapped in like hell, I'm pretty sure. I'll tell you about it.
Well, you did leave them the first time. You didn't watch the VOD. You did actually leave them the first time to take Rip Run back, and you left them a note.
Yeah, no, but like when I disappeared from
Was
the
in hell.
bed.
Yeah, that wasn't the most recent time. Yeah.
Funk is gonna like turn to Elmaris and just like kind of say quietly, "You think it's too late to ask the guard to silence him again?"
as funny as that would be, I mean, regardless of Marlo being our friend here, it seems they might know something about the situation we are here to help with.
It is just my luck that y'all would be the ones to find me.
I mean, we would have found you more quickly, I suppose, but our attempts to locate you magically all failed us for whatever reason.
I tried to use my divination magic to find you, but I just couldn't see you for some reason.
Yeah, weird. Crazy.
Hiding whatever they had on the block. It's like, oh, that's crazy.
Wow. Right.
So weird. Anyways, what are y'all doing in the Feywild?
Well, to put it succinctly, a diplomatic mission. But right. Sorry, this threw me off. What got you? You were tormenting the guards of the city, running through the streets?
That is a hilarious story that I will tell you about once I'm out of this cell. Who's your elven friend?
Marlo, you recognize this woman as the woman who paralyzed you.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, I know. That's why they're asking.
Well, I suppose if this is Abigail's cousin, Salusa.
Oh wow! Wait, Abigail's here.
Yes, she's currently
Where's
with
where's the rest of our friends at?
they are going to an inn to secure us lodging for while we are in the Feywilds.
Awesome. Great. Well, Salusa, our first meeting was not very great, but I'm sure that you know all about the time tossers.
Not a word.
All right, cool.
Right. And plus, we haven't done that in a while, but
You guys haven't tossed any Titans in a hot second.
Yeah, we haven't really been on a party for.
Yeah, at most we kind of tossed a lich, but oh right, you weren't there for that.
Marlo's still in their cell, piss covered.
Yeah, do we have a lot to like
almost naked,
catching up and questioning about things you might have seen while you were here? Could our friend be whatever behaviors they exhibited earlier? Now that we are here, I can assure you that they will be docile.
I'm not a house cat, Elmaris.
Well, you're pissing on yourself and running through the streets, so evidence is to the contrary.
This isn't even the first time.
Yeah. This isn't the first time we've had to clean up your piss.
Damn.
Okay, but both times weren't exactly my fault.
This is Jacob and Noel's revenge on Nico. For Nico making them literally vomit all over David's dorm room in their campaign, isn't it?
I was even thinking of that. Alright, so perhaps
yes, I can. As long as it doesn't happen again. That was very upsetting for a multitude of reasons.
I can imagine.
Yeah,
but
I apologize for sicking a dire wolf on your guards.
You did what?
Yeah.
If they do that again, I will personally subdue them.
I didn't know it would be a dire wolf.
But you sicked a wolf on them.
Prey, what were you aiming for?
I say prey. What were you aiming?
Yeah, Prey. What were you aiming for? I did not say Prey, but now that you said that,
okay, Orianger.
Like your angle or your devil.
Okay, so I have like this cool bag, right? And when I pull stuff out of it, like cute little animals come out and they like do my bidding for me. I didn't know it would be a dire wolf. Like other times, it's just like, it's like a
cute little squirrel.
It's like a little prayer.
Or like a badger or a rat. That was the first time it's been a dire wolf. So that was pretty cool. But anyway, I sincerely apologize.
I will leave them in
For
your
that.
care. I hope they can be useful to your investigation, but if it happens again, it will also fall on your heads.
Of course.
Sure that does not happen again, right, Marlo?
Marlo just shrugs.
Marlo, as a diplomat, it is my job to remind you that there's more at stake here than just your pride.
I mean, you could all just
Campbell?
leave them there for the night and return to your inn rooms. I'm sure they might be a little more agreeable in the morning.
We certainly could.
Yes, but
I'll
despite
be
all this,
exact.
they are dear friends
I
of mine.
promise you, I'll be exactly the same.
Okay.
How long does your silence thing work for? Just real quick.
Oh, I can just keep recasting it. It lasts for about... Let Alex look up silence.
Yeah, like how long does it last, and how far can it go from you?
Well, I don't know how far it could go from me, but I could... We have scrolls of the spell if you'd ever like to
I'm
learn
sure
it.
they could figure something out.
Be interesting.
Right. Fun discussions of silencing our dear friend aside, they are
Right,
exactly
yeah.
that, our dear friend, and I would like to see them out of this prison cell.
Yes. Yes, we will take them with us.
Funk, remember
To-
how Marlo
I'm gonna
exposed you
be-
leaving your fiance to Abigail, though?
I'll
I
be
know. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna learn silence.
I'll be a docile little house cat for the time being.
Sure.
Meow.
Nope.
Brilliant. Then maybe we continue this conversation in more suitable conditions.
Yes, why don't we? It reeks in here. As she kind of just motions to one of the guards, and they pull out a key and begin to unlock Marlo's cell.
Oh, do we still have that cleansing stone?
Don't. She just snaps her fingers and prestidigitates.
Oh, thank goodness.
Oh, cool.
It no longer
Marlo
smells
isn't
like cat piss in here.
Awesome. Marlo isn't putting their pants back on.
I must
They're-
ask
they're
that you
just like
do.
this stuff.
House cats don't wear
Right.
pants.
Yes, especially now that it's clean now, I would advise you follow common decency laws.
Indecent exposure and all.
I'm
House cats don't wear
this
pants.
is the most frustrating vacation I've ever taken.
Was it a vacation?
No, I'll tell you back here. Should I start, or do you guys want to fill me in first
Well,
about what you're
let's
doing here?
get out of the dungeon and perhaps.
We can walk and talk, can we not?
Then let's do that after you put your pants on.
Fine, okay. Marlo very begrudgingly replaces their pants.
Replaces them, so you're just gonna walk around in piss pants.
Piss
No, they were
pants.
clean.
They're
Okay.
prestidigitized, and then puts on their little booties, and is ready to be a person again.
Brilliant.
I'm ready to integrate back into society after such a long time in prison.
My time in prison really has changed me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm ready for the outside world. I'm so accustomed to prison life. I want to see him in like 5 minutes.
They've been pantsless for 2 days. They've gotten used to it.
Alrighty. As you guys begin to head back up, Salusa kind of walks you guys to the door and begins to give you directions to the inn you're staying at. So it would be just head down the stairs, make a right, and walk about 2 blocks, and it should be the first building on your left. It is called the Crystalline Escape.
Brilliant.
It is one of our nicer inns. So I hope you enjoy what King Malkeith is paying for.
I'm forever grateful to our benefactor.
You don't have to be grateful, but make use of it. I've heard that the the Dalen brandy is quite delicious and quite expensive. Highly recommend.
Okay.
And with that, I have some work that needs to be taken care of. I've sent Abigail with some papers, some notes on what has been going on. Feel free to look through those and learn what you can. And tomorrow, if you would all like to meet back here, we can start our investigation.
Brilliant. Sounds like a plan.
And she just kind of like
See you
turns
then.
around to go like do whatever the fuck she's gonna do.
She's a working woman. She's busy.
She's a working woman. All right. Jacob's drinking.
Yeah, I was just about to ask. Like, were you just
I like the smell
puffing?
of it. It smells
Is
really
that
sweet.
the Dalen
Alcohol.
brandy?
I'm smelling it with my
It's
mouth.
rum. I'm smelling the rum. It smells really good. It smells sweet.
Awesome.
Right.
Is it a pirate's life for you, Jacob? Are you swigging rum?
Your hard fiddle dee.
Vanilla cherry rum. And it's really good.
You are a pirate.
Alcoholic.
Nope.
Right. Off to the Crystalline Inn. The Crystalline Inn.
The Crystalline Escape
Great
is what it's
one.
called.
Sorry.
Great,
better
awesome,
version of the
awesome
Crystalline.
joke.
I was more focused on the Dalen brandy that was mentioned.
I forgot Elmaris is a drunkard.
A little bit.
A little
Yes,
bit. He's in his
That's
horror era.
alcoholic.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Is he in his horror glam?
Where's the horror glam? Come on.
Where you
let's
guys are
not
in the
it.
Feywild and you have gold to spend.
Is the golden
Right,
One-
but that's not what we're here for. I'm pretty sure.
Who knows? Maybe you get some magic items.
Oh,
Maybe.
This is
but-
really about you. Get a horror glam.
Yeah, get a horror glam. Yeah, let me get. What was it? It's like a enchanted like cloth or whatever.
Yeah,
that lets you.
the calfskin rider shoes.
Calfskin, yeah, the calfskin rider shoes.
And the
yeah,
booty
can
shorts.
can I get the Uraeus coat? No, sorry. Yeah. Right. To the escape then, the Crystalline Escape. What a name.
ma.
Hey,
Hey, are you guys gonna walk and talk like you said?
Right,
Yeah.
yes.
So a bit happened. There's quite a bit happening that happened since you were gone.
Since you've been gone.
I
Anyways.
can't breathe for the. Yeah, well, yeah. Tell me all about it. A few things have happened with me as well.
Right. So you know our fun, cool, lich friend?
Scylla?
Right.
Yes.
I
She's
do
dead.
remember.
Yeah, so she's kind of like dead.
But not like
Not
like
really, but like for now.
That's like a really huge bomb to drop on me.
she died.
Well, she's not
sorry.
like dead permanently. She's
Sorry,
like,
she died. She's dead.
she's okay. So we went to Dragonspire Peak to ask Scylla if she had any information about God killing and stop and kind of figure out what's going on. She did. We got the
Yeah.
book, but Orcus was there as well, and he took control of her, had her fight us. We almost died.
did he
But
manage to cut off both of her arms?
yes,
Or
she went to
hands.
Earth with a giant meteor swarm. However,
I think I would have been fine.
yeah, good for you. But we got the book, and we got her phylactery, which is her source essentially. So as long as that's safe,
So is
she
she.
will come back. I don't know when, but she will.
Right. And then the tome gave us some vague cryptic information on how to handle Orcus. Also, we're a little confused on because some weird stuff was happening during the battle we had against Scylla. We have some running theories. Mayhap our Chaos Goddess friend might have lent us a hand against the god she was supposedly working with. He did seem very angry, so we're not entirely sure of her motives anymore.
They're suspecting
Not that we were in the
the
first place,
whole
but-
double cross thing and new ulterior motives.
That would be her MO.
Yeah.
Yeah, chaos and all that. You mentioned Orcus. He's a demon, right?
Yes, the demon prince of undeath. He's essentially a
Yeah.
god.
I met him.
Same.
We're great good friends now.
When did you?
You met him?
Yeah, he had me like trapped in this. It was like a throne room, and there was like a skeleton or something that was like chipping away. Like half of my body was covered in ice, and then the other half was like, and then there was like magma floating in the ice. It was really like freaky and weird, right? So that was super painful. And then we had like a nice little chat. And he looked exactly like Alien.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Um,
Which was really weird to see. And then I was like, so are you Alien now? And he was like, no, I'm Orcus. And I was like, cool.
Right.
I am the god.
Yeah,
of
and then
undeath.
he just like
Cool.
snapped his fingers and like I was in the Feywilds. So that's where I've been.
all right. Wait, you mentioned being in a throne room. Could you provide any details on that? That could be important.
Yeah, so it was like a weird mix of like ice and rock and magma, and I couldn't really like move around or look around to see anything. It was pretty dark in there as well. But what I saw in front of me was like a very thin, skeletal looking person, something like chipping away at the ice.
Right.
Marlo, roll me an intelligence check. I want to see how much you can remember.
Okay. Intelligence 15.
What you do remember is as it was not chipping away at the ice, it was chipping away at the right leg of the throne that looked very close to shattering.
Oh, word. Okay. So I relay that information instead.
Right. Well, funny that you would see that, given the very cryptic message we are given about how to kill the god was to break the throne, or something along those lines.
Right. Cool.
And then there was a recipe for, what'd you say it was? Tomato
bisque.
Tomato bisque. We'll have to try that after we kill the god.
Ooh, well, it seems
So
like
after
someone's
like a-
already begun to do it. They look like pretty close to having it be like the throne breaking in one place.
Well then, I mean, I won't say no to someone giving us a head start. We'll need any advantage we can get.
Also, yeah, speaking about Eris, it seems like the Orcus isn't very fond of her anymore. Apparently, she was supposed to like teleport me back to you guys, and he kind of intervened, which is why I was like trapped in that place with him.
Right. Oh, so that must have been where you were. I don't know, mentally, or your soul or whatever, while your body
Yeah.
was comatose in the keep.
Yeah.
Huh, well, at
Well,
least we have
Good information.
pieces are fitting together. Now we just need
Yeah,
to
there's
find.
also like a weird phenomenon happening here. I don't know if this is like a regular thing that happens in the Feywild, but I was like, hey, can you guys help me figure out how to get the fuck out of here? Obviously. And anytime I said that I didn't want to be here, like they're something weird happened. Like they forgot who I was and what we were talking about. They kept like it was like I will admit that I did take advantage of it. Um but I would be like, yeah, I'm trying to leave the Feywilds. And they would be like, why? And I would say, because I don't want to be here, right? And they would be like, but everyone wants to be here. And then they would just like forget our full conversation and like reset. So that was strange.
And this happened here.
Which is also why I had to stick a dire wolf on them. So it wasn't technically my fault completely.
So you said this happened here, right? The whole
Yeah.
memory thing.
Yeah,
That's what
like
you-
I'm pretty sure like if I went up to like guards right now and
That's
said
what
like,
happened.
"Hey, don't want to be here," they would find the weird reset thing would happen.
Marlo,
Right,
did
well-
you just say you don't want to be here?
Yeah.
Elmaris, Funk, and Didiki.
Uh-huh.
Your first initial thought, as Marlo says, is, but
Didiki,
everyone
Didiki
wants
was
to
it?
be here. And you don't remember like the last thing Marlo said.
Sorry.
What?
What were you? We were talking about. You were talking to the guards. What?
Yeah, so I was talking to the guards about how I wanted to leave the Feywilds, right? And anytime I mentioned that I wanted to leave, they would just be like, but, you know, everyone wants to stay here and like reset.
But why? Why would you?
Why would you want to leave?
Why would you want to leave? I don't. I'm sorry. Where were we?
Hate that. Hate that. Hate that. Hate that.
Hey, Elmaris, can I just like test something very quickly?
Sure. I mean, we were just talking, but I guess.
Awesome. So I'm gonna tell you a secret, right?
Right.
And I'm gonna end the sentence with something, and then you're not gonna remember that secret.
Okay. Then what's the? Why would I forget? What's the point of?
Cool. Right. So that very cool secret is that I don't want to be here.
I'm sorry. You. Why wouldn't you want? Wait. You said you were going to tell me a secret.
Oh no! Oh
Did we hear that as well?
Yes.
oh oh no!
Wait, what'd you tell him?
Am I stuck in limbo or something?
This is the Feywild, so no.
Are you actually Elmaris and Funk?
Last time we checked, yes.
What's something that only Elmaris would know about me?
You pissed yourself 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what was the third time?
Yeah, it's only
Now.
been two.
One of the times where you died.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Since your body technically.
Yeah.
It does release.
It would be 4 times then,
And
because
you
that's
shit
twice.
yourself.
Oh, sorry, 4 times.
Yeah, it would be 4 times.
It just keeps going up. Like, no, 5.
Damn, I think it's been kind of 8 now.
How you doing, Nico?
Well, I mean,
I'm not having a good time. Because I don't believe. Because Marlo is now like, are these even my friends? Is this Orcus?
I perhaps this would
One sec.
prove, and I'm gonna hold up the friendship bracelet that Marlo gave him,
Oh, yeah. Okay, all right. Okay.
and then you got me like a pie. Yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, I did all that, like, very, like,
Yes, when we
sappy shit for your birthday that I did not care about at all.
100% did not get that
Yeah.
feeling at all from any of that. Especially when
For
I heard about
sure.
the effort you put into making sure I got the. Anyways,
Yep, nothing.
I wanna try something real quick.
Go ahead.
Kind of after kind of hear like my brain resetting and not remembering what Marlo just said. I think Funk would remember just the fact that people are starting to forget things, right?
we were told that. So are
Yeah, the
we like?
information we just got.
Are we cognizant that we're forgetting things?
I feel like we would at least notice like.
Are we noticing that
You
we're
feel
doing
like there are certainly gaps in your memory.
Right.
Like
that
it's
seems
just
right.
kind of
that.
like currently because it's just conversations they've had. It kind of just feels like you spaced out a little bit.
Mm.
Can I cast detect magic?
Go ahead.
Hey,
Everything glows.
Right. Why are you doubting our identities again?
Y'all are. I was just
my
explaining like the guards having memory like issues and like their brains resetting, and you
Yeah, that's
guys
why we're
did
here.
the same. Yeah, you guys just did the same thing.
yeah. So I guess.
Brilliant.
Is
You
there
guys
like
detect magic?
Yeah, I cast detect magic.
There is a thin layer of. Did I ever give the colors?
I think you did. Hold up.
That might have been Jaden in Jaden's campaign.
It was me. It was me.
You see that the entire town, really everything, when I say, no, it's the entire town. The entire town is covered in a thin light blue layer of glowing energy, which you know to be enchantment magic.
Uh-oh.
Is there like a?
It cuts off a little bit past the gate.
Is there like a source area like where it's like this veil is a bit thicker?
Nope.
Huh.
Make me a perception check.
Yo?
I have a question. Would I not be affected by it? Am I just built different?
You haven't had it said to you, so you wouldn't know.
It doesn't work on dumb.
And you can't tell us what to say.
Forget.
Yeah. Cool.
Perception, that is a 18.
18. You do see from the dome building. It is like slightly brighter and slightly thicker.
Guys, I think we might have something on this whole memory loss thing. And yeah, I tell them that there's this big veil of this enchantment magic all around the kingdom, and it's thickest at the dome building.
Right. You said it ended just outside the gate?
Yeah, if you walk out that gate, you find it cuts off.
Perhaps it would be better if we talked there then? If we're apparently having lapses of memory already.
We'll need to get everyone out there then.
Are you guys heading out to the gate?
Right. We should be able to get back in because diplomat, we're here for a reason. But perhaps we should go get Abigail first just to ensure re-entry into the city.
Yeah, do you want to go pick up Abigail and Dedeki?
Yeah, that would be smart. I'm assuming Finric is with them also.
Yes. As you guys begin to head back, Dedeki, Finric, and Abigail, you guys have kind of reached the Crystalline Treasure. Dedeki, Abigail buys you some food from the bar, restaurant type area. It is not that much meat, really.
I'm crying. I'm not.
It's like a lot of. It's like a lot of potato with like it's like a rabbit stew type thing. It's not very big. Like portions are huge. When I say rabbit stew, I mean like a little bit of rabbit to like a bunch of like potato and carrot and like veggie stuff. It's good. It's tasty.
Trying not to show it. It is. I'm sure it's tasty, but Dedeki is being polite and not showing that he's really sad about there being that little meat,
Well,
but
so
he still eats it because he hungry boy. Him hungry.
As you are eating, Abigail, you can see Abigail is looking through the paper she was given by her cousin. And just kind of like furrowing her brow a little bit as she like flips the next page and the next.
What paper? What paper say?
It's more documentation on a few of the people who have gone missing, who we can speak to in relation to those people, you know, like spouses, like children, parent, that sort of thing.
So, papers tell about other people.
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because we're looking for people who have gone missing.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Didn't he go brain dead when he... But, did he actually learn few tracking tricks from Dread Rovers?
Mm-hmm.
You know pirate people?
Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah, they taught me piratey things. Really cool.
That is very cool.
Whenever want Didiki help.
I will let you know. I appreciate that, Didiki.
He does finger guns, scoops up the bowl of rabbit stew, and just fucking drinks it.
She kind of moves the papers a little bit further away from you.
Probably smart.
As you guys are doing that, the three of you walk into the entrance of the Crystalline Escape. Seeing Didiki finish scarfing down his bowl of rabbit stew, Abigail is currently looking through some papers. As she kind of hears the door open, she looks up and she goes, Marlo?
You'll never believe.
Hey, Abby. It's been
So we
such
found.
What
You'll
did you
never
call
guess.
me?
Yes. How have you been?
No. What did you call me?
No, just a cute Abigail,
I think it said-
my
Thank you.
good great friend.
Right. You'll never guess who the person they found wandering into town 2 days ago was.
I'm gonna guess Marlo.
You'll never guess who was tormenting who essentially attacked the guards earlier.
You'll
That's
never guess
Marlo.
you'll never guess who pissed themselves in the prison cell.
Well, actually, I could guess
And-
that one.
It was
Because Funk told me about the original
prison
piss gate.
cell, actually.
Ah, so it was before the prison cell. You
Escape.
brought it in
It's
there.
great.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Jokes aside, we need to talk to you, but not here.
Okay. Where?
So remember the memory issue that was mentioned?
We think
Where
we have a
was-
lead.
She wasn't there for the memory issue mentioned.
Oh, right. So there's an issue with people having spotty or like losing parts of their memory in the city, but only the city. So we figured it would be best to talk outside, given a few of us have already experienced a bit of that.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought it would be best to come get you all before we head out the gate.
Okay.
Yeah. Didiki, are you done eating?
He's like, he's still drinking the bowl, finger up,
Mm-hmm.
and then he gently places the bowl down, and then burps.
His mouth's like dripping with like soup and stew bits.
Yeah.
I
There you go.
think Finrick went up to go to sleep.
Yeah.
We can
Tired.
tell you later. I wouldn't want to wake him.
He was freaking out because tree's different color.
Yes.
Sounds
he
like him.
was. I have the papers that Salusa gave me. I can bring those if you'd like.
Ooh. They talk about missing people.
Yes.
They talk about the missing people, and people related to them that we could talk to gain more information.
Yeah.
So people of interest.
Yes.
Fun.
Yeah, I'll bring these along. Where are we going? You said outside the city gates?
Yeah, just a little bit of ways outside the city where it seems the enchantment or spell or whatever ceases to affect people.
All right, well, let's make our way there.
Brilliant.
And we walk.
And we walk.
You do.
That moment when you walk.
All right. As you all begin to... Yeah, you guys begin to step out. Abigail kind of nods to the guards who open up the gate. And you guys have made your way out of the city proper and a little ways away. We'll say, like, up the hill.
Right.
Outside of the city gates.
That's have to go.
Yeah.
What'd
Over
you
the
say?
hill through the woods.
Yeah, I
What'd
was
you say,
going
Jacob?
to take the thing with Jane.
Yeah,
Wow.
thank you, Jacob.
Like through the woods. Jane's like through the woods, like to grandmother's house we go.
Come in.
That was very funny.
Thank you. Anyway,
Is this good funk? Is this outside where the
is it?
You would have to recast the spell.
Yeah, I
Is
do.
it-
Just to be safe.
Yes,
Isn't it
it
like
is.
a ritual
Why?
spell?
I mean, we
Okay.
could just test it out. We don't have to like.
I prefer not to test it if there could be any long-lasting effects or something.
Isn't detect
That would
magic
be wise.
ritual?
You
Mine
could,
is,
yeah.
yeah, so it takes a bit. But anyway,
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys are outside of the radius.
all right.
Brilliant. We can talk freely then.
So over the entire kingdom is this veil of enchantment magic all around, but it cuts off right as you leave. But it seems to be centered at the big dome, like Senate building we were just in. I'm not entirely sure if it could relate, but
Probably does.
things kind of line up in a weird way.
All right. Marlo, you were trying to tell us something, but clearly we kept forgetting, so feel free to share that freely here.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, when I got to like the gates, and like the guards asked me what my business was getting into O'm Themar, I was just like, yeah. So a friend of mine said that if I came here, someone would be able to help me get out of the Feywild, right? And they were just like, what? And I was like, yeah, because I don't want to be here. And then like Marlo just pauses to see if they're like, if it affects them or not.
Nope, doesn't seem to be affecting anybody.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I told them that I didn't want to be here, and then they kind of just reset to the beginning of the conversation. Like they said, like, but everyone wants to be here, and then they like reset to the start of the conversation, which was like asking me what my business was.
All right, so what we were doing earlier.
Yeah, and then when I told you guys that I didn't want to be here, you did the same reset.
Right.
Really?
Well, at least we know what the trigger phrase is, I guess.
Yeah.
So we can avoid that if at all possible. I'd imagine. Well, they said we could talk tomorrow. I'd imagine Salusa would want to know this, so we would have to. We would have to take her out of the city to talk to her about it, which might seem a little sketchy, but we're with her cousin, so.
Isn't Lady big like wizard? Like pew pew magic.
She does a bit of magic from what I saw. I don't know the extent of her capabilities. I saw her clean up piss with magic.
Abigail.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Abigail. Do you know if your cousin is a divination wizard? Or enchantment wizard? Sorry, not divination.
No, I think
Enchant.
she's some sort of sorceress.
Right. Okay.
So
I don't know.
We
It's
know-
been a couple. It's been a bit since I've seen her last.
we
Right.
know count out suspect. Yes.
I mean, yes,
know
I
count
guess
out.
the big question is who or what put this enchantment over the city.
Yeah.
Is there anything correlating the missing people together, or is it like seemingly random?
Completely random.
Okay.
No common traits.
It just
Yes,
seems
you would have
like
to.
people-
It basically all it gives is like descriptions of the people, and like you see. Oh, you see a man named Farrell who is a farmer, whose wife Edme is
His wife.
like sorry. Yeah, technically wife because they don't know. He's just missing at the moment. She is currently in their home with their child, waiting for him to return, or like there's a 7-year-old boy.
So if we would want to see if we were going to find any connection, we'd have to talk to these people.
Yes.
Yeah.
The only question is, I mean, it would be quite the coincidence if this enchantment magic and these missing people is just a coincidence. So the question is, how do we go about asking the right questions without encountering the memory issue?
Does anyone happen to Abigail? Would you happen to know if there's any place with scrolls or spells like that can create like an anti-magic field or something?
Oh,
The Parliament.
Oh.
The big domed building. That's where all
She
the tomes
did-
and scrolls are kept.
she did offer to show you a scroll. She mentioned it as a joke, but perhaps we could follow through, especially once we explain the situation to her. It might.
Well, I mean, if
Might-
you want to rule her off of your suspect list, wouldn't it make more sense to just ask her the question while in the city gates to see if it works on her, and then see if she's lying or not?
That would make sense. Yes.
That's really Abby. That's really smart.
Okay, Marlo, no. We
Yeah,
we
she's
don't know
What
each other
about
like that.
what about Gail?
No.
I feel-
No. There's no. It takes a bit for even
Yeah.
Abby.
What do you?
And then-
Hey, Funk. What do you call her?
Let's move on.
It's not your business, Marlo.
Uncomfortable bouts of
Mommy.
getting to be over familiar with each other.
Or
Well,
you
Marlo,
say,
we could always just take you back
Don't
to
worry
that
about it.
cell and let you sit in your piss again.
I mean, we spent a good time together when we were at the keep.
I think you spoke to me twice.
I remembered your name.
Wow. You truly
That's
are
a lot. That's a lot.
Truly-
a pillar of.
Uh,
You're just a moral compass of the group, aren't you?
Oh my
No, I
God.
wouldn't. I
With
would
all
not.
three
I
of
would
them, I might
definitely
say.
would not say that. I think that is funk. Some sort of. He sometimes he makes morally sound decisions.
Elmaris.
right.
That's like the nicest thing I've said to Funk. I
Elmaris
think,
makes
and I
morally
didn't
sound
even say it.
decisions.
I was like, excuse me. What?
Mars just evil and fucked up.
Yeah, I've just been so mean and cruel this whole time.
Literally.
Yeah,
You
Elmaris-
have, to
everything
me
Elmaris does
specifically.
is
You
just
bully
malicious
me.
intent.
Well, to you, but bullying Marlo is morally justifiable.
Elmaris is just slash Jin for genocide.
No.
Yeah, every once in a while, Elmaris will just take us aside and during a campfire and just say some fucked up things and then never address them ever again.
Never addressed it.
They say something purely evil and then never speak again for like an hour.
Alright, so do we want to like head back into town and kind of figure out whatever's going on?
Well, we are to talk with her tomorrow.
Yeah, so
Alright.
wait.
And
Get some rest.
she's rather busy. She seems to
Think
be
about it.
figure in the capital.
Busy evil doing some evil enchanting.
Well, let's not jump to assumptions. But
Me too. I think so.
She did look pretty scary when she like paralyzed me. So that was like,
well,
I
you
don't
were
know.
running through the city.
Yeah, I did.
Memory
I
issues
did.
and unleashing a dire wolf. So I could understand if she was like, coming out with a bit of force.
Question.
Yeah.
Thunk.
Yes.
Is paralyze is big spell? Is big magic? Like
If paralyze is like a powerful spell, or
yeah, like big boy wizard only be able to do it, not little wizard.
Oh, I wasn't like really paralyzed. I would say that I was probably like put to sleep, right?
No, I think you were like fully paralyzed, ain't it?
You were fully
ate-
paralyzed, Marlo.
Yeah, you ate
okay.
shit.
That's why you pee-peed yourself.
No, yeah, but then you were just like, but didn't you say like I was like unconscious?
Whole person?
No, you were straight up like paralyzed.
I was just paralyzed. Okay.
Yep.
Well, I mean, imagine you're
Would
familiar.
that be whole person?
Would you know?
Would I know?
I mean,
That's the thing.
I was paralyzed.
There probably are several spells that do that to some degree.
Are you trying to detect magic on Marlo?
I asked Jacob if the paralyzed thing that happened to Marlo was for, and Didiki's words, big boy wizards.
If it was like a high level spell.
Yeah, if it was if it was
whatever
like
you got.
a high level ability.
Oh, so you're
That
just
was
trying
very
to
smart of
determine-
Didiki to figure out.
Yeah, because like
Maybe too smart.
the only big wizard that only two big wizards that Didiki really knows is Funk and Scylla. And Scylla's kind of dead right now. So
I mean,
You
and
also do
Eris
know the
also.
resident wizard on
Well,
the
Eris
Red
is
Rovers
gone.
too.
oh,
Yeah,
that's
who is-
right. That man.
fairly potent.
It's
Man,
Right.
they're not as cool as me though.
No.
But
No, they're not.
I guess would I know what spell they cast?
I mean,
Like based off like descriptions?
yeah. Yeah, Marlo, if you want to describe what they did,
Yeah, I did. That's why Didiki asked.
make an Arcana check.
Because
Now we're doing some D&D shit now.
hell yeah, we're solving a mystery. Getting a lead.
Is 26.
Jesus. That's a lot.
That spell is out of your caliber.
oh shit.
You recall. Actually, it's not. You've never used it personally, but you did see it used once against you
Oh no.
in the fight against Scylla.
Oh, it's
You've
a
heard
fucking
about
power
it.
word?
Power word stun.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that is a big one.
So yeah, that's Huh.
are you familiar with it?
That is that sounds almost identical to what Scylla hit me with when we were fighting her.
Right.
It-
So
it's a power word.
So
That's
she's
one of
a-
the strongest spells out there.
yeah, so she's a very powerful sorceress. So it wouldn't be outlandish to say she's capable of this kind of feat.
I mean, she is. I should probably give you a little more insight onto who she is exactly.
That'd be good.
She holds the title of Archmage.
Well,
Well, yeah,
that'll do it.
that'll do it.
Yeah, that's gotta hit me. Yeah, helpful information helps.
Right.
for
You
help.
know,
At
yeah.
At the
that's on
very
me.
least, we've determined she's capable, but that doesn't say anything for why or if,
All
you know
right. God damn.
if she actually did it. But it's something to be aware of. And going forwards, right. So how? I mean, your Abigail, your plan for tomorrow is, I would say that sounds pretty good. Seeing if her own enchantment would work on her, and seeing if she's lying or not. And if we are able to determine that it's not her, I don't know. Would she let her own enchantment work on her?
I don't. Mm.
She could play along with it if she knows what the enchantment is. Then you could certainly play along with it.
Well, yes, but we could probably. I mean, I've never seen witnessed it in effect, like seeing someone else. You know,
We could test it on Marlowe.
Well, we could test it on any of us, but I mean, we haven't. I don't know, Marlo. Have you experienced this memory loss at all?
No, I haven't. I'm not.
So
Take a couple
we
steps
I've been
back and we'll
perfect.
try it.
perhaps it
I've been
doesn't work on
perfectly
you.
sound of mind.
If it doesn't work on you, then we might have an advantage up our sleeve.
Take a couple steps back, Marlowe.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
Right.
Does anybody else feel like they don't want to be here?
Now that you say it, I really don't want to be here. What
Marlowe,
would you say?
Yeah.
as you hear those words being said,
Mm-hmm.
the overwhelming feeling of why would you want to leave? Everyone wants to be here completely washes over you. And then you have a lot of trouble recalling what was just said.
Awesome.
Well, no. You go with it, Marlowe. RP it.
RP it, Marlo.
Why? But everyone wants to be here.
Well, everyone
I'm
wants
sure
to be
they
us,
do.
baby.
Would you mind taking a couple steps closer then?
Sure, yeah. I can do that for sure, 100%.
Right.
And
So the memory loss thing works on you.
shit. It fucking sucks because I actually don't want to fucking be here, though, is the thing.
Well, yes, but just don't express that verbally.
But what if it was like really useful to get me into the city, though.
Yes, but given we don't understand if it has any long-term effects, I'd rather not abuse it. I mean, it could
That is
permanently harming people's memories.
I, I just saw them do this with their hand, so I just imagine Marlo just like,
Huh?
here's
Wait, what?
Doctor Strange.
Yeah. Right. Okay, so we do have to be careful with that phrasing, just
So
in general.
if we do use it, it's like a last ditch effort sort of thing.
It needs to be with clear purpose, because
Yes.
like I said, until we know the full effect of this thing, it would be irresponsible to just go around saying it willy-nilly, perhaps running through the streets at the same time and releasing dire wolves upon the general population.
What if
that.
at some point when we need to, we put things in ears. If can't hear, magic no work. Yes.
That's
Yes.
actually an interesting theory.
That is a kind of smart idea.
We are right here. We can test it. I mean, if someone wants to, perhaps.
Yeah, just like actually, yeah. Funk takes out some of his spell components. I'm sure he has something that he can just make little fake earplugs out of or whatever.
You're like,
Yeah.
something.
I mean, as much as a magical way to counteract it would be great.
Sometimes
Okay.
simple things work too.
Yes, but I mean,
So,
okay.
who wants to try it?
I'll try it.
Sure. You suggested it, so what? Why not?
Where are your ears? I've never really thought about that.
Here. Didiki holds out his hand. Misho.
Just
they just
They're just like little holes. They're little holes.
I
Knows how to hit it.
imagine they just like he pushes it in, they disappear. And we don't see them.
Exactly.
Yeah, so he gives them the little makeshift earplugs. Right now,
I like cover up I put my hands over the earplugs as well.
just to
right now, stand where Marlo was before.
Yes. No, he says it really loud though. Yes. I stand in the vicinity of the magic. And my ears covered and plugged.
Hey, does anyone want to be here?
You know, now that you mention it, I really don't want to be here. What do you think, Didiki?
Right.
I want Didiki to. What's your passive perception, Didiki?
Not very good.
What is it?
That is a 16.
Yeah, Didiki, you just straight up it's very muffled, but you can sort of make out the words "I don't want to be here."
Well.
And you're just filled with, but everyone wants to be here. And it's, I don't know if I've described this well enough. When it washes over you, it is at first like panic, and then this wave of calm as you just think to yourself, but everyone wants to be here.
I don't like that.
And then you just can't remember what was just said.
Right.
I don't like that.
So now that you've described that more, it would make sense that someone in charge in the city would have a vested interest in keeping the citizens complacent and content with being where they are.
Especially in a political sense.
A political.
Political, yeah.
A political.
Abigail, do you remember your cousin being like sinister in any way when you were children? Like that shit starts early.
I mean, she's a good amount of years older than me.
Okay.
So
All right.
I do remember her being competitive, but
Was
not
she
like evil, if that's what you're asking.
Whenever she
Not evil.
Whenever she made friends, did she ever say, "You're my friend"? And when they said, "No, I'm not," she said, "You're my friend." Was that ever a thing?
No. She was generally well liked.
Did she ever like, go out into the woods?
Did she ever mean girled you?
Get animals.
Has she ever
Did you ever get
heathered
fantasy
you?
mean girled? I love that play.
Yeah.
No, she was, and from what I've seen, continues to be a generally well liked person. I'm sure she was competitive when we were younger.
But nothing.
Yeah, generally well liked of their own volition, right?
Yeah, she was nice. She was one of the nicer cousins I had.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, we can speculate all we want, but we won't get any real answers until we talk to her tomorrow.
So
Yeah.
talk to them and
crosses
see if they
out-
have any spell scrolls.
I mean, I don't know how effective that was in terms of blocking the sound out, but it's probably not reliable. A magical means would probably be more worthwhile.
So I'll see if they have any kind of anti-magic scrolls or something like that that we could use.
And if it really comes down to it, any important conversations we can have outside of the city. I don't know how well that would go over in terms of interviewing these people of interest, because I doubt many of them would be willing to just let us drag them out of the city. But perhaps...
I mean, they might if it would help, like, find their loved one.
I mean,
feel like
their loved ones have gone missing. A bunch of strangers wanting to take you out of the city.
And then there's the possibility of outside forces that would try to stop this if we tried taking them out. So there are a few things that
it's worth a shot, though. And
we should sleep on this at least.
Yes. And mayhaps if we can determine if Seleucia is an ally in this endeavor, which I'm leaning towards she might be, because why would she invite us here to solve an issue she created if this is her own doing? But perhaps we would be able to enlist her help in interviewing these people in a more suitable place.
We could also, along with interviewing those families, she did say the mayor was missing. We could potentially interview more people who worked closely with the mayor.
True. The mayor's, yeah.
Kind of an important figure.
An important figure that we should maybe start there.
Yes.
And maybe try to figure out who would benefit from their absence.
Rivals.
I didn't think about that.
Right. I mean, if the mayor is gone, who steps up to take charge of any duties the mayor would have?
The
Regulations.
Fuck, well, that's incriminating.
Wow, yeah, like the evidence just keeps
Yeah,
stacking up. The motive.
The benefit of the doubt, but that really is kind of, I wouldn't say damning, but it's pretty goddamn close.
In a court of law, they would be like, damn, that's a motive right there.
That would definitely qualify as motive.
Well,
if she's competitive, maybe competitive for the power over the capital.
I say we go with that plan, and if not, I can see. I haven't been here in a while, but I do have some people that could potentially help us bypass Salusa if we need it.
Well, let's hope it won't be necessary, but I'd rather be prepared than not.
All right. This has been a lot, and I'm kind of tired. So, who's for getting some sleep?
Well, considering it's only 4 p.m., I'm gonna hold off on that.
I thought it was like super late.
No, you guys plane shifted in the morning.
Oh, never mind then. Scratch.
We could.
No, like actually, I'm down, kind of down for a cat nap right now.
Well, I was gonna say if you guys wanted to prepare, we could go shopping for some things that could potentially help us.
Yeah.
Right.
Some new fits.
There are some magic. I don't know. Perhaps there's ways we can ward off this enchantment. It's worth a shot.
That would be helpful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we head back into town? I know a few shops.
Right. Yeah. Let's just make sure to be careful with our phrasing inside the city. And
Marlo, please do not use that phrase to try and steal from people.
Right.
I am. First of all, I have a lot of money, so I don't even need to steal.
Do you have your money on you currently?
Yeah, I have my money hidden on me constantly at all times.
Marlo.
Yes.
Like deep within their fur.
Are you checking?
You already said last session that I had my money.
Did I? Are you sure?
Yeah, you did, because I tried to offer. No, because I tried to offer it to the children.
You're so right.
Yeah, so unless the prison guards took it off of them, but
no,
I assume that I would have all my stuff.
Yeah, I'd imagine they would have returned all of their items upon
very true.
Yeah,
their release.
Yeah,
I couldn't remember if I said you didn't have your pack on you, and I think I said you didn't have your pack, but you had the money you had stashed on you.
Yeah, because I said that I would hide my core items on me, anyways. Because Marlo does not keep their money in their bag.
All right, so we heading back into town?
Yeah.
Right. And with that, we are going to go for a quick 15-minute break just so people can go to the bathroom, get some food if they need it. And then we will probably finish off the episode with some shopping.
We doing the dang thing.
Sound good to everybody?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so we'll be back in about 15 minutes. And we will see you guys then.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you in a bit, Chad.
And we are back. Hello, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome back.
Hi, Shane.
Sorry, we've been going through it trying to find a new pick crew maker.
Yeah.
Freaking NFTs just ruin everything.
Hobby.
We hate NFTs on this podcast.
True.
We hate
NFTs
NFTs in
slander
general.
only on this podcast.
We hate NFTs and we hate
Texas.
a lot of things.
Yeah. Texas is cringe.
Texas is very cringe right now.
I can't be saying anything. I'm in
I
South
mean, in general,
Carolina.
but especially right now.
No, that whole
I still
thing.
have opinions about Texas.
Ugh, disgusting. Literally fucking disgusting.
It's very bad.
Dang, now I'm thinking
Other
about
than
it.
that Texan, I agree.
It's just, it's so upsetting. Like, actually.
Genuinely.
Yeah, it is.
What the fuck? What the fuck, bro? So stupid.
Okay, anyways,
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know how to move on from that.
back to D&D. We're going
Oh.
shopping.
You
We're
guys are going
shopping. Shopping.
True.
All right. So as Abigail kind of takes you back near where the Crystalline Escape is, and you kind of start to pass by like a bunch of different sorts of shops. You see there is one called the
The ring and ka-ching.
no. One shop there's it's called the Solar of Harmonics. You see, sorry, I'm like trying to find all this shit. There's the Mystic Grove, Arcane Shop. You see just some random like bits and baubles, some like smaller shops that aren't like you can definitely tell that the Arcane Shop and the Tome Shop are like the biggest things down the street. You see there is a like blacksmith's armor shop, potions, like apothecary, but everything else is kind of like it's smaller. They're much more like crammed compared to these two giant shops.
Cool. I kind of want better armor. That's what I'm going to be looking for, I think.
All right. You
I'll
can
go
head into
with
the
you.
armors? Or are you going to enchant your current armor?
Let's just see what they have and how much it costs.
For real.
All right, the armors. You
Yeah.
head in there. You browse the wares a little bit. It's nothing too great. It's just
I can
armor.
only wear light armor, by the way.
yeah. It's just I mean it's armor, same as back home, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much.
Is there
super special.
anything... I feel like maybe I should just enchant this one to be better. Maybe. Because I just have studded leather. I have studded leather
Studded
plus
leather.
one.
Studded leather.
Studded
Red
leather
leather, yellow
plus
leather?
one.
Studded leather. Studded leather.
Let's look. Let me look up light armor.
All right. Okay.
Just
Studded leather.
I think
And Noel,
I
you
know.
don't need armor.
I don't need armor, but I do think I want to get something enchanted if possible.
Ooh, that would happen in the Arcane Shop, which I just forgot the
Yeah.
name of.
Shame.
It's it's Mystic Grove Arcane Shop.
It's a good market shop.
Yeah, because there's the
Yeah.
Solar of Knowledge is one of I'm pretty sure. What I just said. Or something of that caliber, and then the Mystic Grove Arcane Shop. Go ahead. Wherever you guys would like to enter. Holy shit, I'm yawning.
Yeah, you are.
I know. I'm yawning.
Yawning.
Alright, go on ahead. Where are you guys going?
I have no money.
You have $0?
I
And
have
0 cents?
Zero
I'm
bucks.
sure.
Zero.
I'm sure they would have paid you something after working on a pirate ship with them for 2 years.
Do I
bet they
have?
would have.
No, they paid him in like fruit snacks and
Oh hell yeah!
It's not the question of if you
Um,
got paid, it's the question of
lads.
if Didiki brought it with him.
Fuck, I'm gonna roll for it.
did Didiki ever learn the value of money?
You don't know, Jen? I'm gonna roll for it.
You
High or
gonna roll
low?
for it? Okay. Let's see. High, he brought some with him. Low, he did not.
I can cover Didiki.
I rolled a 1.
No. Well, I guess you're covering Didiki.
You said there's a shop for magic items.
Yeah, Mystic Grove Arcane Shop.
I would like to go there.
All right.
I am
I assume
following.
majority of you guys are now heading, since a lot of you just want your stuff enchanted.
Yes.
How much is leather plus 3 armor?
Oh,
What we find
probably very, very fucking expensive.
Probably very, very expensive. Yeah. Big boy expensive.
Leather or studded leather?
$5.
Just regular leather.
Rag leather, studded leather. Rag leather, studded leather.
Giving
Why
me-
doesn't it have the cost on D&D Beyond?
Giving
It's
pussy
stupid.
potato salad.
Well, because it can depend on the world you're running and like
I
inflation.
guess. I guess.
Fantasy
Inflation.
inflation.
Fantasy inflation.
No, because some people like are like, ooh, things cost thousands of gold, and some people are like, yeah,
Oh,
5 gold.
Okay.
Whether or
Basic
not you're working with
info.
silver and copper.
So rarity is legendary. Right. Range price per the DM's guide, 50,000 gold pieces.
Oh my
Shit,
god.
Price-
that's a lot. That's a
Price
fucking
per
lot.
sane prices, which I will go with
Good lord.
sane prices, which is 24,000 GP.
That's
Yeah, that's
still
still
a
good.
lot.
expensive.
That's like,
Okay,
okay,
what's
because
the
consider it
leather?
like this, it's literally game changing.
You can almost buy a pirate ship with that.
It's
Let's do
yeah, but it's
leather.
legitimately game changing, and it's also like
is.
time and
Plus
like money and
2.
supplies that the mages have to go through to actually enchant your shit.
Oh, that's a lot.
And like the expertise you're paying for someone
Yeah.
who can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Not
plus
just paying
yeah,
for
and
the
again,
item,
plus
paying
3 is
for
literally like a
experience.
game changing amount of leather.
Oh, what's that one TikTok audio? Fucking it costs that much because it takes me fucking hours.
Yeah, it cost me that.
It costs so much because it takes
costs
me
me
fucking
fucking
hours.
It costs that much because I don't have superpowers.
Yeah, you're supporting a small business.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's even plus 2 is just a little bit out of my price range.
Dang, that
Just a teeny
sucks, doesn't it?
It does suck. Okay.
Anyway,
well, let me...
moving
Oh,
on.
this is cute.
Anyways, yeah. Okay, so enchantment stuff, I guess.
Oh,
What kind?
man. So are you guys heading into the Arcane Shop?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Correct.
So the way it works, you actually don't see any items out and about in the shop. You see floating scrolls of paper, kind of covering the shop.
Ate it. Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna go to look at one of the pieces of paper.
Do you touch it?
Yes.
All right. Are you looking for any sort of specific item?
Wands.
Hmm.
Wand.
Do they have any wands or like some kind of staffs?
Let's see.
Bonk with a staff instead of a wand?
Because he has the. I remember we were given like.
The wand of paralysis.
Wand of
Yeah,
paralysis.
there's wand of paralysis, and we also got some items for like the reunion for the time skip.
We did.
And I got sky blinder staff.
Ooh, what is that? That's so
Essentially, I can-
cool.
Oh yeah.
If anything's like flying in a certain radius, I can like use a charge to stun it or something like that. Or, like blind it.
What the? That's so cool.
Yeah,
I
it's in
love
my
that.
little bag of holding.
I love that.
What does it hold?
Bags.
My deepest secrets.
Yeah.
Right.
Imagine if your
You
name
actually
has
get not the ad for Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker popping up
no.
in my ads.
Not you.
No.
Wow, that's so
Not
funny.
me having it
It's so funny
done.
they would show that to you.
That's
No.
what pops up for the thing. Play
Thank
Final
you.
Fantasy 14.
Critically
Hey.
acclaimed, massively multiplayer.
You actually, as
No, but
it
it's like a
begins
board game.
to as you touch it and you kind of think like, oh, I'm looking for wands, words start to cover this paper. And what you see is the name Wand of Wonder.
Oh, that's a good one.
And
I wonder.
I'm also going to tell you the price because that also shows up.
Dude.
What?
Yeah.
It's so good.
You want 100 to console the following
Price.
Wait, what's my experience?
Yeah,
It's
Wand of
so
Wonder.
good.
The price?
Oh my god.
$7. $7 USD.
Holy shit, there's so many.
That's really good.
It is really good.
It is
Okay.
10,000 gold
No,
pieces.
I'm talking about something different.
I don't have that kind of money.
How much money do you have, Funk?
Like
Barter.
700, so I like 700 gold.
You have
Right.
700 gold.
So
You have
I'm-
700 gold?
Hey, guys.
Only?
Keep in mind, you are currently here on Elion's dime.
Yeah, and we don't really.
Oh, can we spend his money?
Oh my
Put it
god.
on
Can
the
we
tab.
just
Can
spend
we be too egregious? It's just
Put
like
it on the tab.
obvious because because A, I don't want to lose my job, and B, like assuming we like get him off the throne at some point, or like get the demon out of him so he can still be on the throne. We don't want to have like carelessly spent the entire huge any noticeable amount of the
Elion
kingdom's
wakes up and
coffers.
says, why am I $7 billion in debt?
Yeah, like we do. I mean,
We're like decked
feel
out
free
in
to splurge a
gold
little
and-
bit, but like
I will
don't know if
say-
that would bite us in the ass.
I will give you this right now. Elmars, you've kind of spent the most time with the royal family, and you kind of have knowledge of these sort of dealings better than anybody else. You guys could probably get away with one item each.
I will inform the rest of the party of our budget per se.
And as you continue to look, the actual information starts to spread, and from what you see, this item is very rare. It is crafted by the most talented of mages. It can only be expended, it has 7 essentially charges. I'm just going to read you the stats for it. The wand has 7 charges, and while holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and choose to target 120 feet, within 120 feet of you. The target can be a creature, object, or point in space, and then you roll a d100, and it has a table that goes with it.
Yeah, it does.
Oh.
If the
Yeah, it
effect
does.
causes you to cast a spell from the wand, the spell save is 15, and if the spell normally has a range expressed in feet, the range becomes 120 feet if it isn't already. If the effect covers an area, you must center the spell on and include the target. If an effect has multiple possible subjects, the DM can randomly determine which ones are affected. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily, and if you expend the wand's last charge, roll a d20 on the wand. On a 1, the wand crumbles. And here, let me give you just a few of these.
I don't think it has it, but can you just imagine if there was a Thunderwave spell on that?
A thunderbolt.
That push. Yeah, but if that Thunderwave is pushed to 120 feet cone,
Oh god.
Here, I will give you just a couple of these. One of them, you can cast Slow. One of them, you can cast Detect Thoughts on the target you choose. And I'll give you one more. A cloud of 600 oversized butterflies fills a 30-foot radius, and the area becomes heavily obscured. Those remain
love
for 10
that.
minutes.
I love that.
Giant butterflies.
Yeah, dude, the Wand of Wonder is such a good wand.
Is
I
it as
gave
good
it
as the
to,
broken staff that Billy Nilly had? Probably not. But you know, you make do with what you can have. I love you,
man,
Tony.
that's-
Love you guys. Tony and
Love you,
Mayhem.
Tony.
Oh, geez. I
Yeah.
miss you guys.
We gotta get them on as guests again.
We gotta
Dude.
maybe for like the last fight. I'll see if they can.
I was about to say for the last
Yeah, it'll be
fight,
like Endgame.
they come in and just save our asses.
Yeah, Billy Neely.
Isn't
could
Billy
come
Neely
in-
like literally married to like a goddess?
Yeah, Fae
wait.
Goddess, his patron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Billy can like come in like on the shoulder of his goddess wife. It's like, let's fucking do this. For the final, it's literally like Avengers Endgame. They open up massive portals,
Mhm.
and everyone we've ever like fought with like pops out.
All right,
That'd be pretty
Funk.
cool.
What are you doing? Because if not, I'm gonna move on to somebody else.
Oh my god.
You said one item. You didn't say what price.
10,000 would probably be on like the mid range of things. Maybe like
The
mid to
mid-range?
higher. Mid to higher.
That's actually a good.
It's which is a pretty big budget.
Yeah, I'll say I think Funk chooses the Wand of Wonder.
All right.
Plus, I've wanted to play with a table. I've never played with like a table rule
Tables
before.
are
I feel like
so
Funk.
fun.
I feel like Jacob would play a good wild magic sorcerer.
Yeah, he would.
It'd be fun. Alrighty,
All
I've
right.
made my choice.
All right. As you head up, you see the shop owner, a short, blonde-haired, elven woman, who kind of just kind of looks over at you. Have you decided on what you'd like?
Yes. I was wondering if I could get this Wand of Wonder.
Ah, yes. She kind of like goes in the back and she goes, I do require seeing payment up front.
Right.
Mm.
We are here on by. You can explain it.
I
better.
got this. Yeah. Sorry.
It's like, we're here for things. Just trust me.
We don't need. Well, we don't need to explain ourselves as much as the money explains itself. Do I have this money on me or
No, you don't.
like? So how do I would know about how to spend it though, right? I've been on diplomatic missions before.
Yes.
How do I?
You would know. It's basically like
It's like a check.
almost like a check. Like it would. It's basically like just put it on the card.
So-and-so's tab, yeah.
Yeah. Right. Here.
Card.
Literally pull out my magic royalty spending card.
Just,
Right.
It's
This
essentially
should-
just like you would show out like your papers of like diplomatic
they-
attachment to.
the Eladrin Express.
Right. Our fees will be covered by the Malkeith Empire.
Sorry, sir. We only take cash.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
Ayo, ayo.
I'm really good at persuasion, so Oh yeah, that's a 19 on the die plus. What's my persuasion?
10.
That's gonna be a 26.
Hey.
Ah. Wonderful. I will keep that in mind as you all shop, and I will obviously be consulting with somebody to get me my payment later. Yes.
Of course.
And she kind of reaches. She kind of like just kind of gives you like the one moment sign as she goes to find the wand, which I wish it gave me a description on what the wand looked like.
You could probably Google.
That's what I'm
Picture.
doing.
It looks like you dumped a stick in like a thing of nerds.
Yeah, that's what I was about
it
to.
does-
That's
Yeah,
no, that's
and it
literally
looks
what I was
like
about to say.
some
It-
kid's art project.
Yeah, no, it's
Hi.
the rod itself is like a it's a very short glowing rod, golden rod. With different little glass orbs attached at random points, and each orb has a different color that kind of signifies like enchant, like the different schools of magic, basically. And you can see they're all kind of dim at the moment, but you can imagine that if you were to cast something of that school, it would probably, those colored orbs would probably glow.
Funk is just like,
It does require attunement.
oh, of course.
Yeah.
Funk will work on the tuning then.
Right. That's going to take about an hour. So
Alrighty.
you got time. Anybody else? Who else would like to look? And then I'll just go through that with Moth whenever he...
You want to go ahead,
again.
Amaris?
I have a couple that I'm interested in. I would like to look around, see if they have any like daggers of like returning.
Oh.
Because I don't really have a way of fighting ranged effectively, so I would like one.
You have darts, Busty.
Yeah, but the darts are not great.
Yeah, I feel like
Get better
once you get in, like
darts.
higher levels, things like darts,
Yeah, and plus, yeah,
it turns into pebbles. It's like,
I would, and, you know, if I could get like a +1 on it, that'd be great. But I can always find something else.
Don't they do
like
the
a
same?
whip could be cool.
Actually, don't darts do more damage?
I don't believe so. Hold on.
Darts D&D 5e. Because I
As
know
you,
I know Dagger is
It's a D4 piercing.
so they're both the same.
As you kind
No,
of
but-
look around, as you touch one of the papers, you actually find it pops up. It says something called the Blinkback Belt.
The blink back belt.
That shit sounds awesome.
What does it do?
So first, it does mention the price: 2,500 gold pieces.
Oh, so not ridiculous compared to
Mr.
And,
Wand of Wonder over here.
It is a set of clips. We will say it actually gives you the specified amount. It's a set of 4 clips are constructed upon the metallic links of the belt, and up to 4 light melee weapons, so daggers, could be hung from the belt in straps or sheaths. When the wearer draws a weapon, attaches this belt, and throws it, before the end of their next turn, the weapon teleports back to its strap immediately after the attack is resolved.
Brilliant. Since you said it was only 2,500, could I feasibly
Feasibly
find
look for some daggers, yes.
some good daggers? Yeah, cool.
Sexy.
Let's see.
Like, I mean, it doesn't have to be like super fancy, but you know, I'll take a +1. But I don't know. I'll take a cool dagger of, I don't know, your mom.
You're so funny.
Yeah. Every time
You
I throw
do
it, you
find
just
a
go,
flame tongue +1 dagger,
Ooh.
That's really cool.
which
Sexy.
this
Does that require attunement?
Nope.
yes it does.
Wait, it does?
Yes,
Crying.
Does the belt require attunement?
I will actually check right now for you.
Because that is a problem. I might have to. Yeah, because I am fully attuned, and I like the items I'm attuned to.
It actually doesn't say that this requires attunement. The belt.
The belt, cool.
Yep.
Okay, so the belt is for sure because I like my bracers of defense, cloak of displacement, and winged boots. Those are really.
Well, if not, you could grab a couple +1 daggers. Or actually, let's see.
Are there any cool daggers? Yeah, I'm like, if there are cool daggers that don't require attunement, I'll take them. But one +1s will do fine.
I will say that the flame tongue does require attunement.
Does?
It does.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I already
that's what
said
I thought.
that.
Crying.
Yeah. That's fine. There will be plenty.
As you kind of like, as you hold the paper more and kind of think like, no, not this one. It kind of like starts to shift through, and you see there's one called the Dagger of Blind Sight.
Ooh.
It also requires attunement.
Okay.
The next one would be the I'm trying to look for ones that don't fucking require attunement. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, a lot of them require attunement.
Okay, here I'm looking. I'll see if I can find anything.
Oh, wait, are you like full on attunement slots or something?
Yeah,
Oh.
I have
Dude.
the bracers of unarmored defense. I have the cloak of displacement and the winged boots.
Just
If I were to
be
give
a-
up one, it would be the winged boots. But
Just be an artificer and have like 5 attunement slots.
let me get on that. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, just multi-class real quick.
Just multi-class, dude. What are you doing?
While we wait, I like the I'm looking at one of the pit crews. I like the third one's
The
cool.
Dagger of Venom,
Yeah,
which you
I
see is
do
an image
that.
of this ornate, like curved dagger, kind of studded with jewels, and it grants you +1 to attack rolls. And then the creature that it hits needs to make a. You can use an action to coat the blade in a thick black poison, and it lasts for a minute or until you hit a creature with the dagger. The creature must immediately make a DC 15 con save or take 2d10 poison damage and become poisoned for a minute.
Ooh.
The rest of them all literally fucking require attunement.
Yeah, so I might just have to say fuck it and unattune to my boots and give them to someone else.
Or you could just stock up on a bunch of +2 daggers.
You know what? I might actually just be okay with doing that. Like, I will take just the flat damage. Yeah, I'll do that. The belt and the daggers.
Yeah.
Just the +2.
Because it adds a +2 not only to your to hit modifier, but to your damage
But
modifier too.
damage. Yeah, which is mainly what I was concerned about. I have a good 2 attack, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I will go with that. How many +2 daggers would you say?
Let's see how much the price of a +2 dagger is.
I mean, at the most, like, if I'm looking bare minimum, 2 would work just fine because extra attack would be like a 1/2. But
A +2 dagger would be about 5,000 gold.
so in total, I'd be spending like what?
A little bit over what Jacob spent, if you get 2 of them.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Okay.
I will write those down, and that will be my purchase.
I sneezed again.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
All right. So 2 +2 daggers and the blinkback belt.
Yeah.
All right. Didiki and Marlo, what are y'all looking for?
I think Marlo's is busy. I'm still looking through all the ones that don't require attunement. Because Breasty, let's be honest. Oh shit.
Nico said they might have to leave early.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Magical.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay because we're gonna wrap up like probably after shopping if that's needed.
Yeah.
I think that would make sense.
Nico, if you need to leave now, you can. You can just DM me what you would like to buy.
Fuck.
Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll stay on
Bye,
stream so I
sexy.
don't fuck up the stream though, but I'm not gonna be like here.
Cool.
That's okay.
All right, so Jaden, we're just waiting on you.
Yeah.
Damn, Nico really just did that to us.
I can't believe
Rude
that.
ass.
Oh my gosh.
I should kick them from the podcast forever.
Yeah, just kick him from the podcast. Never play Gettysburg's Grief again.
Yeah, I'll ban them.
Y'all know I can still hear you though, right?
No, I know. That's exactly why I'm saying these things.
You know what we're
You're
doing.
joking, but also I'm still here.
No, I know. We were
I'm
kidding.
still, like, I can still hear. Yeah,
I'm not
I knew
joking.
that you were joking.
No, actually,
Yeah,
no, that's
yeah,
a joke because
totally.
we're never playing Gettysburg's Grief again. I'm sick of Cora, actually.
Me too.
No, you don't. You love my campaign. Literally, you talk about it every time we get in DC.
I haven't talked about it since, like, December, bestie.
Nah,
Yeah.
not true.
I have
No,
not
we
spoken
just
about it
recently
since we...
talked about it. Literally, go look at the channels because we were literally talking
We were
about
having
it like 3 days
You were
ago.
so right, actually. But I haven't thought about it in a hot second. I can't wait to go back to it.
Okay, I'm muting again.
Bye, Nico.
Goodbye.
All right, come on, Jaden.
Nico, I know, I'm trying. There's.
I want to do those lines for
Something-
goal tonight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, if you really need to, like, you can look through the list and just DM Alex later.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You see Didiki just like looking at everything with his dumb look on his face.
Oh yeah, he can't
Uh,
even read the scrolls actually.
Yeah, exactly.
forgot.
Yeah.
He's gonna ask for pictures.
Well, I mean, you could always, you know,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm supposed to
sure.
translate for you.
Yeah, one of us after we're done with our purchase can help you.
What about a bag of beans?
A bag of beans.
The
Yeah, 'cause
Gabagool, the Baba
It's
Booey,
another chart thing. It's
the
another chart thing.
Booftown Express.
The Booftown Express.
Wolfenstein.
Remember when you used to laugh your ass off over that, Jacob? He got drunk one night and was watching Halloween Town,
Right.
and he was like, "We're going to Boofma's house, Count Boofenstein, Booftown."
Yeah, I was like Booftown, USA.
Oh,
I just kept saying like Boof before everything, and then at one point I was like, "Has anyone ever made an album called Boofenstein? They need to." And then I just kept like throughout the night, I just kept repeating Boofenstein. I kept laughing my ass off.
He was very
And
drunk.
Alex at random, which was like, "Hey Jacob, yeah, Boofenstein." It was so good.
Okay.
Oh my
All right,
god.
Jaden. If you can't decide, I'm gonna start doing the outro.
No, you go ahead and do that. I'm still gonna look. Keep going. You're good.
Alrighty, everybody. So thank you so much. This is probably where we're gonna wrap up for the week, and next week, get ready for some Inquisition, some Dragon Age Inquisition. If you're not just kidding, some Inquisition.
You still have to get through Dragon Age 2, okay?
as our players will begin their questioning. But thank you all for watching. We appreciate everybody who decided to come out and give our podcast a look. We hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to follow us on all forms of social media at Chaos Crits. I will try to have the VOD uploaded hopefully tomorrow. We shall see when that gets done. But yeah, at Chaos Crits for all of our forms of social media. Check our About Us page on Twitch, and you will find our Discord and links to like all of our social media. And come join our Discord. You know, come hang out with us. We are starting to branch out into like actually adding more channels to talk about like games and stuff that we like. So if you join and you want to talk about a specific game that's not Dungeons and Dragons, please let me know and I will make a channel for it because I'm always down. And
Yes.
yeah, it was great to just have you guys come out, play, and come by with us.
It's always fun playing.
Yeah.
Get into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get into it.
Yeah. I gotta say, I think this was our most competent episode so far.
Literally.
In terms of, like-
We have been very diligent with our like pre-investigation phase here.
I think it's because we played
Yeah,
Nico's campaign and that's gotten us into the habit of
We're like, okay, what are the clues?
yeah.
Okay, what do we know? What do we know?
But it's okay because you guys are so far off on the actual thing.
Fuck.
Great.
Well, don't tell us that now.
Well, that could be talking about multiple things. That could be talking about the thing Marlo told you about from when their soul was taken, or that could be about what's going on currently.
Yeah, sure.
Who knows?
Anyway.
But anyway, have a good night, everybody. Good night. Roll high.
Bye.
Bye, chat.
Goodbye.